Hey guys, Mo here. We're back again for more FGO as usual, and today we'll be continuing with Fate Samurai Remnant collab event. And today we'll be continuing with Act 3, a killing spree in the Waxing Moon's cycle. So let's just jump right into it. Man, it's been a few days since I continued the main story event, so I've been just every day I've been just doing the grind on this low tier free quest, but at least I got a lot of craft essence, so it helps with the materials. It's the same house. You're right, this does look like the Magecraft workshop. Yeah, thank, with all those papers at the back there. But that doesn't explain why the wall to the house next door has been torn down. What's the problem? It's not as though anyone was living there. I wonder, should I fix it? No, what would be the point? This isn't the Edo I know. I mean, but it is your house though. I knew it. This singularity is recreating the Edo from back then. The last time the Waxing Moon ritual was held. Singularity. Think of it as another separate Edo that's been warped by an anomaly. I see. That would explain why I haven't seen any other people here. That's right, I didn't see Kaya, your sister, anywhere either. Surely you haven't forgotten about her too, have you? Of course not, she's my sister. I would never forget her. But I'm glad she's not here. I wouldn't want her in an Edo crawling with monsters and demons. On that I fully agree. But I can't say the same for Grams. We're definitely going to need him here. Hey, Grams Red, are you here? Hopefully. It is getting to be late in the morning. If you're still sleeping, it's past time you wake up. Does he sleep though? Does he need sleep? I guess. Give it down, will you? Grams! You don't have to shout, I can hear you just fine. Good grief, you haven't changed a bit, Saber. Haha, so you still remember me, Grams? Unlike certain sensitive clod. A talking book? Is this book the Grams you mentioned? Yes, it is. And who might this youngster be? Grams, this is Minami. We've decided to work together. Minami, this is the Crimson Codex. My adoptive father, Miyamoto Musashi, left him to me. He's the one who taught me magecraft. But they never... I don't know if it's considered spoiler or not, but they never really explain, even in Samurai Remnant, they never actually explain how like Grams came about, right? Like we don't even know the origin of him. Like literally, like Musashi somehow has Crimson Codex, and that's just how it is. Or at least this lostbelt's Musashi. Wow, a talking grimoire. You don't see that every day. Maybe it's a mystic code that's been given a pseudo-personality, like Gray's ad. Maybe. Oh? I see. You're using Magecraft to communicate over a great distance. It's a lot like the mystic code Zhang Cheng. Yeah, I was right, it is Zhang Chenggong. Teiseko. It's a lot like the mystic code Zhang Chenggong used. Yeah, it's pretty much right. Zhang Chenggong? As in Koshinga? I don't know. You mean he was involved with this maximum ritual too? Given the time frame, he couldn't have been summoned as a heroic spirit. Yeah, he's a master. He was a master. So does that mean he was one of the masters? Yes, that's right. He was a very talented man in many ways. Sounds like you remember this ritual stuff then, Grams. And you sound as though you're mixed up in some kind of trouble yet again, Iori. Very well then, tell me what's going on here. I see. A singularity that's distorting the world, and another Weximun ritual. All I know is, for sure is that there's something strange about this Edo. In fact, everything seems strange here. You said you had trouble sensing the other servants' unique auras, yes? Correct. Their Zen seems to be everywhere. That was never the case during the last ritual. So that's what's been bothering you, huh? Servants can often vaguely sense one another's presence, even if not precise location. If that's proving difficult for you, it may be a sign there's something else unique about this singularity. I see. Damn it, what is happening to Edo? There's nobody else here. This whole Edo is fake. But if we don't do something about this singularity thing, it'll lead to a disaster for the real Edo. Do I have that alright? Yeah, that's what it boils down to. Even minor singularities will affect humanity itself if left alone. And the Edo you know is surely no exception. Well, it's a lost belt, so it's probably gone already by now. I see. That's terrible. I have to stop Shosetsu before that happens. Saber is definitely still worried about that third ending. How much do you remember about the ritual, Grams? Everything, of course. Even what happened at the end? Including how valiantly you and... Oh, okay. Including how valiantly you and Iori fought to win it, Saber. Including the ending? Or what happened? Especially the third ending? However, in your case, Iori, when it comes to knowing all the ritual's intricacies, I'm unsure as to whether you should or not. Come on, give it to me straight. And why do you think that anyway? Just tell us what you know already, Grams. Not so fast. You may not be the same Yamato Iori I know. What? You think I'm an imposter or something? That's certainly possible, but no, that isn't what I meant. You remember Lady Musashi, don't you, Saber? I mean, it's technically the same. That Lady Musashi is actually our Musashi, right? Did you just say Lady Musashi? My master. A lady. I'm talking about Takao Dayu's servant, Berserker. She was the real Miyamoto Musashi, but from a world where she was born a woman. Musashi was here? What? Our Musashi? Musashi was here? Yikes, don't scare me like that. What? What is it? Do you people know her too? Pretty sure it's the same Musashi. Lady Musashi. You're so confused. I see. So a female version of my master really does exist. I can hardly believe it either. Sure, it's hardly surprising that she of all people would end up in all kinds of worlds, but even so. I mean, she has been race shifting here and there, so. Musashi was here. Oh, I don't know why. I don't know why I almost forgot. Musashi is no longer here. I don't know for a minute I forgot she's no longer with us. Damn, that's why everyone's so sad. Musashi was here, yeah. Unfortunately. Well, that complicates things. Alright, let's start over from the beginning. The Waxing Moon ritual was run by the Tsuchimikado clan, a family of onmyoji. It is a battle to the death between 7 masters and 7 heroic spirits, for control of a wish granter called the Waxing Moon. Yeah, we've heard all that. It's basically a holy grail war in everything but name. Although there are no records of a holy grail war ever taking place in Japan in the Heian period. Why I say that so weird? Heian period. Yeah, probably no records because it took place in the lostbelt timeline, maybe. Because considering how it ended, it did go a bit too crazy. Maybe it took place as part of the pruning theoretical phenomenon. Yeah, probably. Wait, what do you mean took place as part of the pruning theoretical phenomenon? I don't know. I'm assuming this just means it took place in a prune timeline. Which makes me wonder if it has anything to do with Miyamoto Musashi and Shimosa. The Waxing Moon itself chose the 7 masters and servants who fought in this ritual. Needless to say, the Master of Saber was Miyamoto Iori there. And I was that Saber. Good thing for Iori too, weak as he is. You don't hold anything back, huh? Yui Shosetsu was the master of Rider. She's both a military scholar and a talented mage. There's no one better than her at taking control of spirit funds. I don't relish the prospect of facing her again. The master of Lancer was a man named Chiemon. I don't know much about him except that he's a dangerous and vindictive. And for whatever reason, Iori, he considers you his arch-rival. Be careful, Iori, don't listen to his lies. The master of Caster was Tsuchimikado, the same man overseeing the ritual, like a certain Holy Grail war. He should have been content in his overseer role, but instead, he secretly plotted to use the ritual to his own advantage. I mean, he was the one who basically created this ritual. I see. Sounds like a bookie betting on the house. Yeah, pretty much. Can't believe Tsuchimikado is still so fixated on the Waxing Moon, even in death. At least I've put an end to his delusions. He won't lose his way again. The master of Archer was Zhang Changgong, a great warrior from a far-off kingdom. The master of Assassin was a European mage named Dorothea Koyet. Dorothea! I don't know. I have a feeling she won't show up in this event. Man, I hope the other servants will make it into this game, like Assassin and Archer. Especially Assassin. I really want Assassin. Koyet. First Zhang Changgong, now her. Wait, is Koyet is like an actual historical person? I mean, I know Zhang Changgong is, or was, or is. Okay, I'm suddenly confused with my past tense or present tense. But is Koyet or was Koyet an actual historical figure as well? Oh, could she be descended from Frederick Koyet? If so, it's amazing they both had such a strong aptitude for magecraft. Okay, I'm assuming Frederick Koyet is the real historical person. Because I remember her saying her father is like a very, like, I don't know famous or not, but like her father was like a trader, right? And I think her brother inherited the business, so she went for the magecraft instead. I think, can't remember. Talk about ironic, or maybe it just goes to show that fate works in mysterious ways. I guess it's in the title. And finally, there was Takao Dayu, one of the 3 great courtesans of Edo. She was the master of Lady Miyamoto Musashi, who was summoned as a berserker. My master as a woman, huh? It's hard to imagine, but I guess I could see it. How? Exactly, Iori. Exactly. What are you talking about, Krams? This Miyamoto Musashi came here from another world we know nothing about. And so it is possible that you yourself are a Miyamoto Iori from a world other than the one we know. True. I mean, it's not impossible. Huh? Grimes, are you saying... Why have you lost your memories and your command spells? In fact, I can think of another possibility. Maybe you're a Miyamoto Iori from a time before the Waxing Moon ritual took place. Could be. I mean, it's in the past. Therefore, can be summoned as a servant-ish, kind of. Then again, you can be summoned from the future, so I mean, Li Shuwen was summoned into this Waxing Moon ritual. I see. That would explain it. But of course, these are all just possibilities. Still, they do say that events in a singularity have at least some effect on the original world. Perhaps if I told you the details of this ritual, we might inadvertently invite misfortune. I guess that's why they say ignorance is bliss. Ho ho ho. Didn't you just finish giving me all the details? I had to. After all, even learning all this, you're still going to try and stop the ritual, right? Yeah, you're right about that. Are you sure? It would be great for me, but... Don't worry, I promise I'll help you, and I will. Besides, it's just plain wrong to see a disaster happening right in front of you and do nothing. Well, I hope you stick that till the end. Yes, well, as I said earlier, these are strictly possibilities. I wouldn't worry about them too much. Still, it's better that you don't know how the last ritual ended, especially as regards to your own fate. Especially as regards your own fate. Which ending specifically are you talking about? My own fate. Yeah, you don't want to know what happened at the end. That includes details like whether you survive or lost, who you let live or kill, who the Waxing Moon eventually ended up with, things of that sort. So don't you let anything slip either, Saber. Understood. Yeah, Saber definitely don't want Iori to know what happened. Still, let me just say this, Iori. What? Just say it, Gramps. You and Saber fought well. For that, I commend you. I mean, yeah, it was. Fought well together and also, you know, damn, Saber is just like, Saber does not want to go through that again. If possible, Saber wants to forget it, I guess. Not really sure how to react to getting praised for something I don't remember doing, but thanks, Grams. Ho ho ho. Now that just leaves the question of what to do next. Oh, that's easy. What? Eat? Dinner? Oh? We have breakfast, right, Iori? I knew it. I had a feeling. Huh? We need piping hot bowls of rice and some miso soup too, of course. You can't fight on an empty stomach now, can you? So go on, get cooking. Freeloader as usual. Okay, let's continue with part 2. There really is nothing like rice. It's so good, so good. Yum 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 yum. And of course, you can't forget the miso soup. It goes perfectly with rice. It's so good, so good. Ho ho, I see you still enjoy eating as much as ever. It is really good. Yeah, I'm glad you like it. Feels weird to be eating food from another world, though, even if it is from my own pantry. This isn't like one of those things where you can never return after eating the food of the dead, is it? Don't worry, singularities aren't the afterlife. It's not. I've even eaten demonic beasts before. Damn, that's crazy. Demonic beasts? As in those unearthly creatures? I remember Grams once told me they're a kind of monster. I guess you're a lot more daring than you look. It's nice seeing Saber eating so happily. Just like old times, huh? Delicious. Excuse me. May we say something now? I think we need to discuss our next course of action. Our top priority is stopping Yui Shosetsu. However, Rider must have stored up a vast amount of telluric, oh yeah, that is a term in that game. Telluric energy to be that strong. Telluric energy? You mean magical energy drawn from the ground? Let me just choose the first one, in case there's an explanation. That's just the name. That's just the name we came up with for magical energy drawn from spirit funds. Yeah, it's basically, isn't it basically? Actually, no. I don't know if there's another term for it. I mean, because spirit funds are basically like ley lines, right? By now, Shosetsu has probably seized spirit funds all across Edo and collected an enormous amount of telluric energy. We can't win in a direct confrontation, at least for now. At least not now. Spirit funds. Those must be places where it's easy to acquire magical energy. So what do we do, Grams? We track down our own spirit funds and gather telluric energy for ourselves, of course. Take a look at this. It looks like a map of Edo. Now we just do this and ta-da! Are these ley line currents? We're over here near Asakusa, one of this area's largest spirit funds. We'll use Asakusa as our base to connect other nearby spirit funds and ley lines. This will give us plenty of telluric energy. It looks like the spirit funds closest to Asakusa are Okachimachi, Ueno, Kanda, and here. Yoshiwara, the red light district. That's Takao Dayu's home base. She's the master of Berserker, Lady Musashi. My master's master, huh? Just because we saw Yui and Chiemon doesn't mean Takao will be here too. That being said, we can't ignore the possibility that a master could have set up camp nearby. Exactly. Then it's settled. Now we may run into more interference like we did last night, so we should try to keep any outside comms to a minimum. Minami, you're in charge. Can you handle it? As long as you keep backing me up. Of course, senpai. I'll do my best to keep supporting you. Well, looks like we're all on the same page. Let's get to work then. Remember, this Edo is crawling with monsters, and there's no telling when Shosetsu or Chiemon might attack either. So be careful and watch your step out there. Got that, Iori? Golly. Okay, what now? What's happening? So, digressions. Single blade blooming in. That's cool. Digressions is basically the side quests or side stories, I guess. Okay. Okay. I cannot tap on them, so. I guess I'll just continue with digressions then. A single blade blooming in illusion. Wait, single blade blooming in illusion. I was gonna say it could be Musashi, but let's just go with it. Let's just see what it is. If it's nothing too major, I'll maybe edit this part out, but let's see. It really is sad seeing Edo so empty. You said it. Edo's supposed to be full of life. It's not right for it to be so quiet. How do I put this? I don't like it. I really don't like it. Especially since there aren't any food stands now. Ho ho. Exactly. There are so many things that should be here, but aren't. It's no fun at all. Cats and dogs are the only solids I have left. I mean, glad those are still around. Does that mean you went around having fun during the last ritual? Yeah. I mean, no. I followed your lead in terms of how to behave. Instead of saying coop up in the workshop, we found jobs to work on every day. You're the one who said we needed money to buy rice and miso soup. Yeah, gotta work for that. Gotta work to eat. I just went along with you as you travel around Edo and earning it. Sounds like you really love Edo. Yes, I suppose I do. How could I not love seeing ordinary people live out their lives in peace? It may be a different time and place now, but that kind of peace will always be precious. It seems downright dazzling to me. If Saber is that sensitive to people going about their lives in peace, then they must not be from a very peaceful time. Interesting. You must have grown up in a difficult time, Saber. Yeah, there was a lot of war back then. Though maybe that also explains why you're so strong. The way you defeated that big ghost was very impressive. Maybe you're the powerful ally Trismegistus II predicted we would find. Would you mind telling us your true name? I mean, already kind of know. The banner already spoilers. Of course, we understand it's smart to keep your true name under wraps during a Holy Grail war. And while we may be working together, we are technically outsiders, so I won't insist, but it's Takeru. Oh shit. Oh wow. I mean, I guess technically there's no reason to hide since everyone already knows, kinda, except for Iori. But I guess there's no reason to hide from Iori at this point, even, maybe. Huh? My true name is Yamato Takeru, but you can just call me Takeru. Are you sure about this? I am. Especially since I'm a rogue now, not a participant in the ritual. Now I'm a heroic spirit of humanity that's been summoned here to stop it. Hehe, our goals are the same, so why shouldn't we work together? Thank you, this will be a big help. Yamato Takeru, huh? Talk about a big name. Then that sword must be... Yeah, no wonder you're a saber. I see, so you're a real legendary hero. Man, they really upset at me for some reason. What in the world did I do during the Waximon ritual? You have no idea, boy. It's good to have you with us, Takeru. Same to you, Master of Chaldea. Yeah, I'm glad you're on our side too, Take. Not you, Iori. Damn. Why? I just don't want you to. Keep calling me Saber, like you have been. Got it? Okay, got it. Saber. Yeah, because pretty sure in the game, I think Iori tried to start calling Saber Takeru, but he said I think he said like it felt weird to just start to change after calling Saber for so long. So he just stick to calling Saber, Saber instead of Takeru. Oh, okay, got it. Saber. Seriously, Iori, what the hell did you do? Oh boy. Oh boy, that was funny. Oh, okay, that's a lot. It is still nothing else. Because that one, just now was quite short, so I'm either gonna combine it with Act 2, probably, and start Act 4 in the new one. So I'll just so then for now I'll just stop here in case. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna stop here. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this event so far. Did you roll for any of the ongoing banners? And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video for Act 4. Bye bye.